Dom and Tiara says, she made me do it. Where Dom and Tiara says, alright, I'm gonna try something else. Where Delilah says, now, Sam, in the... Just like that when Delilah says, now, Sam, calm down for a minute. Where Delilah says, now, Sister Sam, calm down for a minute. Where Dom and Tiara says, I am settling this. Where Delilah says, then Patrick and Sam says, huh? Where Dom and Tiara says, it's your sister's fault. In the... Just like that with Dom and Tiara says, it's your sister's fault, so I'm settling this. Where Delilah says, then Delilah says, Dom and Tiara, don't. Where Delilah says, Dom and Tiara, sis, please calm down. She didn't mean it. Where Dom and Tiara says, well, how do you like this? And then Dom and Tiara's about to erect a new rock with a crane. The Sam picks up and launches it at Delilah's house. Sam says, don't teach those meanies. Where Delilah says, okay, and now I have nowhere to live. Where Delilah says, well, I just rebuild my house, or just live under a tree, or live among the pole. I can do whatever I want. Where Dom and Tiara says, perhaps Patrick's a little bit small. Where Sam says, brother. Where Dom and Tiara says, but I says, shush. Where Sam says, look what meanies do to you. Where Sam says, meanies, go home. Where Delilah says, oh. Where Delilah says, okay, maybe I can rebuild my house. Where Delilah says, abracadabra. They said, ta-da! Now that's more like it. Where Delilah says, I cannot believe Sam does not like us. And the... Just like the one Delilah says, I cannot believe Sam does not like us. Where Delilah says, I want her to know me, but she does not like me. And she just launched me like a kite. Where Delilah says, but you know I'm a cat, not a kite. Where Delilah says, and my body shape is not a kite. Where Delilah says, and my tail is not a kite. Where Delilah says, and my ears are not a kite, they're a pyramid. Where Delilah says, but my ears are triangles, not a pyramid. In the... Just like that when Delilah says, but my ears are triangle shaped, not a pyramid shape. Where Delilah says, and she knows I'm not a kite, right, Dom and Tiara? The Dom and Tiara says, yes, I know. It's because you're not a kite. You're a cat. Where Dom and Tiara says, and instead of apologize, she just pushed my whole house, and I got sand all over my house. Where Patrick goes, hey, don't listen to those meanies. Where Patrick goes, I think the rock home's getting kind of boring now. Where Patrick goes, wanna decorate? Where Sam says, Sister Sam loves to decorate. Where Sam says, decorate? And she went, yes. Where Delilah says, that's not spiffy. That's my window. Where Sam says, Sister Sam loves to spiffy. Where Dom and Tiara says, Sam, that's my window. Where Patrick says, hey, do you mind, woman? Where Dom and Tiara says, but I'm already a woman, Patrick. Where Sam says, meetings are so mean. Where Sam says, well, want to continue? Where Patrick says, sure. Where Delilah says, what is Sam doing? Where Dom and Tara says, I don't know. Where Dom and Tara says, oh, that's not spiffy. That's just the pieces to my house. Where Dom and Tara says, now it's broken. Where Dom and Tara says, I'm gonna try something else. Where Delilah says, Dom and Tara, I don't think that's a great idea. Where Dom and Tara says, well, no worries. I think I'm gonna do it. Where Dom and Tara says, hiya! Where Dom and Tara says, huh? Where Dom and Tara says, finally, did Dom and Tara say, yeah! This Sam says, who makes noise? This Sam says, spiffy broken. This Sam says, Sister mad. Where Delilah says, no, Sister Sam, she didn't mean it. Where Sam says, Sister Sam re-rage, no! Where Delilah says, Patrick, we need to have a talk. Where Patrick says, what is it? Where Delilah says, okay, Patrick, I'm afraid I have something to tell you. Did she say, and I think your sister's out of control, and she can't control herself. Where Patrick says, oh yeah, my sister does not like you, and she can't control herself. Where Delilah says, what should we do to control herself? Where Delilah says, wait, let me think. Where Delilah says, ooh, I know, Patrick, how about you tell Sam to take 3 deep breaths, and she'll calm down, because she has temper, right? Where Patrick says, yeah, that's a great idea, Delilah. Where Patrick says, then let's do it. This Sam says, what Patrick doing? Why Patrick talking to meanies? Where Patrick says, I wasn't talking to meanies, we were just talking about tempers. This Sam says, no, I have temper. Where Sam says, this makes Sister Sam so mad. This Sam says, and now Sister Sam turned to grumpy face. No! She says, and now me smash brother house. Did Patrick say, no, not the rock home. And then Sam actually heard Patrick by accident. Where Sam says, Patrick, little brother, okay? Where Delilah says, Patrick, are you alright? Where Delilah says, Patrick, it's me, Delilah. You had to wake up. Where Delilah says, Patrick, it's just me. Where Patrick says, Delilah, is that you? Where Delilah says, yeah, it's me. Where Sam says, brother, okay. Where Delilah says, hey, Sam, where are you going? Where Sam says, Sister Sam felt awful what she did to Purple Kitty and Diamond Tiara. Where Delilah says, wait, what did she say? Where Delilah says, oh yeah, I think she felt awful what she did to me, including our friend Diamond Tiara. Where Delilah says, hey Sam, can you apologize to me? Where Sam says, okay, this yes. Sister Sam, sorry she threw you up in the air like a kite. Where Delilah says, that's okay, Sam. Everyone makes mistakes all the time. Where Delilah says, hey, Sam, where are you going? Where Sam says, Sister Sam must go home. I had to trim nails. Where Delilah says, oh, yeah. Where Sam says, but do you know Sister Sam loves brother? Where Sam says, and Purple Kitty and her partners. Where Delilah says, hey, it works. I think Sam loves me now. I think she likes me now. And she knows I'm his friend, including you, Patrick, right? Because you're her sister. And she's your brother. Right, Patrick? Where Patrick says, yes, and we're all together now. Where Sam says, Sister Sam loves Purple Kitty. Where Sam says, bye, brother. Bye, Purple Kitty. Where Delilah says, bye, Sam. Where Delilah says, wow, I cannot believe she still likes me. But there's only one thing she does not love, Dom and Tiara. Where Dom and Tiara says, I heard that. Then Delilah says,